Hey guys, what's up? It's me again. Everybody's favorite. Woohoo! No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know you all anyway. Anyways, today we are going to make some more controversy. Rounds of applause, rounds of applause, rounds of applause. Today's topic is the youngsters these days and why the generation of our children has changed a lot. I mean, oh my god. Young women these days, they think that it is appropriate to show their boobs and half of their butt and just act like 25-year-old strippers. It is not cool at all. Let me tell you something. That is not cool. No way. I mean, yeah, I wear shirts that could show off sometimes my boobs, but it's called an undershirt. Something that's used for shirts like too small shirts or something. Nobody wants to see your skin. Nobody, okay? Unless it's your boyfriend who probably wants to see your skin. Probably wants some of that. But nobody wants to. Understood. Pencil of rage. Okay. Anyways, and the young men, swag? You probably ain't got none. Yeah. Enough with the sagging of your pants. No, I mean, you all ain't young M&Ms, okay? So just stop it. Unless you're from, like, the big city, like the ghetto or something, I really don't have any problem with that, but actually, yeah, I do have a problem with that, actually. That's just not cool. I'm not from these generations say, old people times, but I remember back then when young women act like young women, young men act like young men. And then their lives changed when they got into middle school, but still. Did you also know that back in the 80s, what was the wild thing that I thought was that a guy who looked more like a woman than a man got most of all the women. I mean, that was some attractive stuff back then. And I got, yeah. I mean, the fruitiest guys got all the women. Mostly. That's how it went. Until, everybody started getting more, judgmental. It's like, oh, he's wearing skin tight pants. Oh, he's gay. Ew, you can see his man junk. Oh, my. That's not right. And also, I'm here to tell you the biggest news ever. This was just everywhere. It has come to attention to me too. There was a death this year. There was a death for the past maybe 2 years or so. And her name is Pop. Pop music. Pop is dead. The pop generation is just dead. The new singers, they just ruined pop. LMFAO, Justin Bieber, Rebecca Black, all these new pop singers who think they can sing ruin pop. I mean, it's gone. I mean, it's like a shot in the face, It's horrible. But there's still hope for maybe some rock music. Hopefully a horrible band doesn't come and ruin it. But rock's still out there. Nobody has ruined rock music yet. But quite a few people decided to ruin pop. Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it. You guys probably suck more than anything I've ever imagined. And that's kind of bad. That's bad. I just don't appreciate good music being ruined. I mean, Michael Jackson's death, that kind of drew attention that maybe pop was going to die. And then Justin Bieber decides to come along, you know, decide to ruin it. Nobody really even likes him. Not that I know of. I know a few people that like him. Not that very many though. Only like 3 people that like Justin Bieber. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And LMFAO, you're not sexy and you know it. I mean, I know you are not afraid to show it, but maybe we don't want to see it. Ever thought about that? Yeah. Adele, you're alright, but you try too hard. You just try too hard with your voice. It's like, when you try too hard, it sounds like you're running out of breath and you're just like, ah, like that. Just calm it down a little bit. Just calm it down a little bit. Maybe you sound a little bit better. Don't try too hard. Who else? Rebecca Black. No comment. But anyways. And so, that is just my opinion. There are still some good pop singers out there who are trying to bring pop back to life. Obviously, it's not working. Now, I'm not just judging those people. Lady Gaga kind of ruined pop too. But she actually somehow made pop history, which is pretty good. I like Lady Gaga. Who doesn't like Lady Gaga? I mean, she's weird and all that. She wears weird clothes. But like I said in my last video, it's okay to be yourself. And she does what she thinks is right. I know I don't look my best today, but that's fine too. Going blue. Yeah, I've gone blue today. Anyways. Britney Spears, you're alright too. You also need to calm down. Bring back the old pop. Something that was actually good. Bring back, all the old. Can we just go back to the 90s? Actually, no, can we just go back to the 80s? How about that? Where music was actually getting good. Where everything was getting good. 90s came along, everything was still going good. And then, my generation. Not very bright at all. No way. People have gotten stupider now. Technology's gotten pretty bad. Yeah. And so, that's all I have to say about pop music. Another thing. So, question of the day. Have you ever noticed that in a claymation cartoon, where like they're in a battle or something, and one of the opponents walk off, and they come back 5 seconds later with the robot, with a robot machine thing. So question is, where do they get the robot? And how do they get it that fast? Do they just like walk over there and just go, oh, I'll show you, I'm gonna go pal over here real quick. Oh, look, robot, I'm gonna climb in. Ha 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 ha, you don't have a robot. Oh yeah, I'll show you. And so, etc., etc. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Where do they get it? And how do they find it? And since when do they even learn how to even use a robot? It's so weird, don't you think? It is pretty weird. I think it's pretty weird. So that's question of the day. One more other thing is that taste of jewelry, piercings. Girls, I believe that only ears seem to be nice. I don't think that lip piercings and all that are attractive. I'm just telling you that. Going way too far. And then one last thing before I get off of here. Oh man, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, that's right. One last other thing. Everybody wants to be emo nowadays. You know, they don't cut themselves, they just do it for the fashion and all that. I like the fashion, but it's gone a little too far. Yeah. I mean, it's just gone way too far. Can't we just get back to where you could mix black with neon and look just absolutely legit? Or something like that? Instead of just looking all dark and depressed and all that. I mean, it's just sad thinking about it, don't you think? I think it is. It's sad to think that my generation is getting worse and worse over the years. I want to go back to... I want to live in my parents' generation. The 80s. If I could travel any back in time, I'd travel back to 1980 and live through all the 80s, experience whole new things and all that. I'd be about my... I don't even know how old I'd be, but I want to just go back there. Even though I wasn't even born in the 80s, but still. And then live through 90s too, when everything was getting good. And when 2000 came, I would want to travel back to the 80s. I would just absolutely love it. God, I wish I had a time machine. So, that's my complaints today. Subscribe, and also comment below this screen right here, and bing, subscribe too. Like I said, haters make me famous, lovers make me love. Peace out. Love you all. Oh yeah, and also, song of the day today is Controversy by Prince. Look it up. It's a good song. Love y'all. Bye-bye.